Hey guys, it's Matt here doing an unboxing video for you guys today, and before we unbox this, you may have actually seen this game when we did Flea Market Mondays. If you didn't, well, you're seeing it here for the first time, definitely check that out as well, because I actually talked to you guys about a place called Emerald City, which is in Long Island. If you are in Long Island, New York, then definitely go check it out. I really like them a lot. I've only been there once, but they're a really cool place, and I got this for a really good price. And you heard me rant about it, you heard me open it up, you saw me open it up, but not in a traditional unboxing the way we do on this channel, so it was mostly off camera. So I wanted to give you guys a nice good old close-up view of this game, a game that I know I had as a kid, because I have the manual somewhere around this house, but for some odd reason, I don't have the game. As you can see, I got this for 25 bucks. I don't usually like talking about the actual price of the games going on eBay or anywhere else, so I'm not going to. I will just say that getting this for 25 bucks is a bargain. Also, this box looks amazing. There's some imperfections that obviously you've been able to see, but you can't really notice until you touch it and you realize that this box does feel weird. So this definitely has gone through some wear and tear over the years, but not enough to make it, I would say, you know, obviously completely damaged. Clearly the person who sold this to the antique/retro game store clearly was able to keep their stuff, and they wanted to keep the stuff in good condition. Don't know why they sold it, but they did. And here I am with it. Alright, so let's open this thing up slowly because I do not want to damage this box. It is a good looking box. It's probably the best box I'll ever have in my collection. So I want to be very, 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 very gentle with it. Alright, so when we pull this out, so I have a lot of SNES games. I don't have any SNES boxes. So guys, tell me if this looks as if someone maybe put a different, like they either bought their own insert, or maybe they just ended up piecing together an insert from another SNES game that might be larger than the... I mean, it's so strange because I would imagine it would be snug as a rug, snug as a bug, unsure which variation. But it does seem a little bit big. Not that that's a problem. If it was pieced together, I'm not... that because you can personally I feel like you could never know if someone has pieced something together too much, if you will. What I mean by that is you know, you can't sit there and go, because I personally don't trust sealed games. I don't trust that even if they say they were factory sealed and I notice that they have been, I don't know, I don't trust it. So I don't trust graded games in acrylic. So for me, if this was compiled together, getting it for 25 isn't the worst thing. Now I'm turning this card around. You're seeing some marks over here that I'm not a big fan of, but I can easily replace the game. The game isn't that expensive online. It's trying to get the box and the insert and the game. You notice some but honestly, I'm going to test to see if the game works a little bit later, and if it does, I don't care about the quality of the cartridge. I care about the quality of the box, honestly, because I won't be looking at the cartridge on my shelf. I'll be looking at that box. And looking to see how to clean this online, and I'll probably do a tutorials video for you guys a little bit later on next month. Just how to clean these cartridges, because this cartridge looks like, it's funny, this box looks pretty good actually. This cartridge looks like it's been through hell. So I imagine they were pieced together separately. I mean, or a collector, just, you know, whoever sold to them was like me and didn't really mind if the game looked a little iffy. Now, when we look at the inserts, you'll see why this is worth the amount that I got it for. Maybe even a lot more. So we have a manual that I want to say mine looks better, but mine also might be in black and white. So the manual, you know what, not the best, I gotta be honest. But also gotta say, I'm not a big stickler for that as well, because again, the manual is not going up on my wall, so I honestly am not, like I said, a big stickler for that. Some people might be, and if you are, then that's cool. Not trying to go against you guys or anything like that, but personally, this is not going to be on my wall. This is, or, you know, on my shelf. It's going to be in here. So let's put that right over there. Now, we have a little notification here that says, hey, important, do not, which I don't think I've ever even had one of these, so that's really fun. I have a lot of stuff in my collection from boxes, but I've never seen one of these. So that's kind of funny. So we're going to put that right there. And this, I have a bunch of these in my collection. So I knew at one point I had a bunch of boxed games, and they're just, I don't know where they are. Sadly, I feel like my family may have thrown them away, which makes me cry honestly, at this point in my life. And now let's look at the final thing in the box, because I believe there's only one thing left, but it is the coolest thing. Want to make sure, is there anything else? Ooh, there's one little thing left in here, actually, before we get to the best part of the box, in my opinion. Let's take out this is not the best part. But I love that this is actually included. It is very hard. Any of you collectors out there, you know it is very hard to find quote-unquote complete in boxes actually being complete in box and not just being the game, the box, and the manual. So actually having this in here, this little warranty registration card, is pretty freaking cool. So the last thing here is a poster. Yes, a poster. Some people are just selling this poster alone. I'm not saying you should, but some are. So the fact that there's a poster included in this as well is nuts. Sadly, I was unable to open the poster up with one hand, so we had to cut for a second here. And on the other side, it actually shows LJN Superstar lineup. A bunch of games that might actually be terrible. I mean, some have the opportunity to be good, but some do not. Let's scroll down here. Scroll, jeebus. Get off the computer, Matt. Actually hold the camera. Yes, so these are some interesting games, I gotta be honest. I don't have experience with all of them, but the ones that I do have experience with, I'm not the biggest fan of. But let's just turn this baby back around. This is an amazing poster that I will not be hanging up on my wall. I will be gently placing it back into this box, but still, super happy to see something that's actually complete in box. Like I said earlier, the place that I got it from, Emerald City. The information will also be posted in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. Totally suggest that you do. And also want to mention that we will be filming at their place in the future in a new show that's coming up later on. I would say later on this year, but later on next year, early next year. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I just want to thank you all so much. This is a beautiful thing, and I'm really impressed with them, honestly. You know, because I mean, I was actually talking to the guy that sold this to me, not the owner of the place, but another person working there. And I think this was sold through him. Like he was the one who acquired it. And he and I were talking about the fact that you get so worried now with repros and stuff like that, that it is just super cool to be able to just have something complete in box for that price, get it in person, be able to see it, see how it looks, and not have to worry about both eBay prices and the way that people package things. So, honestly, huge fan of this, super excited, and this is so cool. So, of course, I'm going to be playing this on the show as well in the future, because I do want to play this. I mean, this game, I know this game isn't the best game, but you know what, it was a game from my childhood that I really wanted to revisit, and I can't wait to. So, thank you all so much for watching. Love you guys. Gonna clean that cartridge, most definitely. Probably before sticking that into my Super Nintendo. But again, thank you all so much. Love you guys. That's for another time. See ya. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And totally talk about your retro pickups below if you have any. Especially cool deals like this from different shops and things like that. Alright guys, thank you all so much. Love you. Take care and see ya.